Hope for a call. Come on, Franklin. Get in there, dude. With the jacks. That's the perfect hand. Hold it. Hold it. Hello, everyone. How's it going? And welcome back to another stream here on the Pokerstaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. And what a day it's going to be. It is a very special, very important day in the party poker schedule. We have a big day of high stakes tournaments. It'll be quite a long day as well. So I want to make sure that we're in the optimal zone to play some great poker. And the first $530 satellite to the Millions main event, that is 50-seat guarantee. So a massive satellite, $215 deep stack, and the first $530 satellite to the Millions main event, that is 50-seat guarantee. So a massive satellite. That's a 530 buy-in. So we're going to hop into those five right now. Ace King suited here in the small blind. Samuli goes to the raise. I'm going to 3-bet here. Make it like 58,000, something like that. 57,000 sounds good to me. Make it 60 actually. I mean, we are 180 blinds deep, so probably on the bigger side. Samuli, what are we doing here? We're getting 4 bets to 157K. All right. Plan now is just a call. We don't want to get it all in for 180 blinds, that's for sure. But we have a very strong hand post-flop, so we're going to call and take it to the streets. Jack 10-9, 1 diamond. Okay. Interesting, right? We're chopping with Ace King. We're still behind Aces, Kings, Queens. We do have a gutter to the nut. We have a backdoor nut flush draw. And we're still beating a few bluffs like Ace 5, Ace 4 suited type hands. So this is not a flop that hits us, but also it's a flop where we still are doing okay sometimes as well. It goes check, check on the flop. Do we want to turn our hand into a bluff here? I think probably one street. Probably not 2 streets, but probably 1 street of bluffing, I would say. Because what sort of bluffs are we going to have in this situation in general? Like 3-bet, call a 4-bet. It's like Ace King and Ace Queen suited. That's it, you know? Like 9s plus, Ace King and Ace Queen suited. We can only bluff those hands. That's it. So we'll bluff with Ace King. We get a call, ace on the river, we check. Do we have the best hand? I don't know. Kings and queens are the main things we beat here. Ace 5, Ace 4 suited, 4-bet bluffs are going to check back here. They're probably not going to turn their hand into a bluff. Come on, let's go. Against what? Queens. How about Ace Queen up here in our main event? We raise. Folds around to Rui Ferreira in the big blind, who calls 5, 10, 10 on the flop. Check it back here. They have more 10s than we do, but in general, our hand is likely the best hand. So we just check it back and chill. This jack turn is also good for our range. Like, we're going to hit this quite often. We don't actually have to bet our hand, but not a great bluff card for them. Check, check. River 9 of spades. Check it down. Hope for the best. We beat ace deuce. Nice. We check raise against Rui Ferreira here. Our overpair of jacks and queens, most value protection in this situation. So we are going to check raise. And if they call and the turn is a heart or whatever, we'll just fold. It's fine. It's bottom set, back down to 1.18 million. Raise it up, ace 10, get a call from Osman. Jonathan Clark in the big blind, folds. Jack 5, 6 on the flop. It's a little bit uncomfortable here. I guess we bet fold. It's not a nice situation here. Yeah, okay. Because check call sucks, you know. I don't want to check call on Jack 5, 6. There's not enough good turns for us, so I'd rather just bet our hand. And 4s is going to be a fold. 4-9 suited. Raise the 48K in a call. I will fold. So this 2.4x. 4-9 suited is not so good. Change felt color for better luck. Okay. Whoa, too bright, too bright, too bright. Whoa. All right. Nah, it clashes with that other blue. We can't do that. Not a huge fan. Nope, can't do that. Kings against ace king. That's okay. This is good. Kings win. A big one there. 5-6 pure min raise. We get to call here, man. We get to call a hand finally because we're connected. You know, I'd fold 6-4, but 6-5 we get to see a flop. A little bit anticlimactic there. King 10-3 fold. Second shot last night. Congrats. Suited 10-8. Five, 6. Oh, now I can hear the early signs of burnout. Nah, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that, though. I mean, there's natural fluctuations of being really excited and hype and working hard, and then there's times where you want to do less of that, you know? I mean, I definitely work, like I stream and play poker too much compared to what is ideal, but I've been streaming on Twitch for 7 years, right? So it's not like I've surpassed burnout. I've burned out several times already over the last 7 years. I've burned out several times, and I've felt motivation after those burnouts every time. It's just an actual ebb and flow of an excitement, enthusiasm for the craft of creating and the craft of playing poker, you know, like, and that's normal. Here we go, man. We've got a hand to play, chat. Jack 10 of clubs. We raise it up in the cutoff. Now, we can't call a shove from either of these opponents. And against Osman, if they go all in for 9 blinds, well, we have to call with Jack 10 of clubs. So let's see. All right, here we go. Even against the stop and go here, it's definitely a call. They check. I'm going to overbet. I don't want to let them check raise with anything, right? Because that's not good for us. We have jack high, so I'm just going to shove, right? The worst case scenario is they just like check raise with king, queen, or king, jack or something like that. It's like, oh, you're screwed. You're calling off like you're flipping, but like I'd rather just get them to fold those with jack high. So anyways, we take it. And we win a pot, chat. It's the first time in forever. Come on, dude. 800,000. Queen 7 off in the big blind. We can call a min raise here, or just over a min raise, but not much bigger. We do get one from Manuel, so we're going to call and go to a flop of ace 7-4. Good. A pair of sevens. A bit of 45,000 into 165. Dope. Okay. I will call. Turn is a 9. Not a good card for our 7, but then again, our hand's still pretty good here, right? It's still pretty decent. So we have a decision to make on the turn in that if we call on the turn, which we might still have the best hand with a pair of 7s, but we have 5 outs to improve, a 7 or a queen. Some of those might be dirty with a club. And then also, sometimes we're going to get bluffed by missed clubs or missed straights, but can we call a river bet? Not really. So I think a tough spot here on the turn, but we fold. Ace 10 here, we're going to call. Don't think we want to jam. If we jam, you know, they're going to call with all the better hands. They're not going to call with many worse hands. And we're not getting them to fold very many hands, or probably any hands that we're losing to. Except for maybe like 3s or something, you know? Call with ace 10. Call here in the small blind. Call in the big blind as well. Queen, jack 5. We see a lead for just under a third. We call. We have a gutter to the nuts here and ace high. And this doesn't make a ton of sense from Justice Held, to be honest. I mean, I guess queen, jack makes sense, but I don't know what else. We're unfortunately not deep enough to just like bluff here because they're just going to call with a queen probably. It's just a weird hand because there's not very much that wants to lead. Fold that. Queen 10 of diamonds. Beautiful hand here. I like it. Go Habs, go. There it is, Poker Nico. Come on, man. What I don't want to see is a shove from the small blind. A shove from anyone else, we could fold. A shove from the small blind, like we just, by the book, we're just supposed to gamble, and it's just sick. But we gamble, you know? A min raise is good, right? We get to call in the big blind here with queen 10 suited. So I'm going to shove queen 10 suited and queen jack suited against this raise. But Matthews just ruins it. Now we have to fold, bro. Why? Now I have to fold this beautiful looking hand. From an all-in to a fold, just like that, so quick. Whoo! The king. Oh, you love to see it, Chad. We're going to raise here. We're going to raise it up and hope to induce some action. But Matthews, if you want to put in a raise, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you, Matthews. Come on now. Put in a little raise. Juice it up a little bit here, man. Oh, come on. All right. We raise 84,000. But if Steve O'Dwyer calls, then we call as well. If Steve O'Dwyer 3-bets, then we fold. Okay. Cross your fingers, chat. Deuces. Twos. All in the middle to win 175,000. Good luck us with the twos. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. 760K. Let's go. Ace 10. This is nice as well. Nice hand here. This hand is uncomfortable against early positions. Raise 3-bet. Now it's a fold. All right. Okay. 764,000. Fine. We're okay. Chilling. All right. Raise King Jack. 84K. Now we're getting some hands. Can we just win the hands, though? That's the thing. I don't know. Get a call from Jiri. Kokab in position. Robert Hydorn, very successful guy on our table here. Easy Rider dropping 100 bits. Thank you, Easy Rider. King 9-3 in the flop. Small bet here of 100,000. We're loving our sitch right now. This is great. Top pair, Jack kicker, pretty good. They're going to 3-bet Ace King, so like King Queen and King 9 and 9s and 3s. And that's it. That's all that beats us. The rest we're crushing. So this is good. Turns to 6. We're going to keep betting here. And we run it. Good luck. Same hand. All right. Chop it up. 787. Probably going to be a call. There's very few things that we do call here. But if we want to call a hand, this would be one. Shoving is an option too. Do we fold out better hands? We do fold out a few better hands. I think shove is better. Because I think I can get some weak ace X's to folds. King Queen is calling, by the way. King 10 is folding. So it's like kind of unfortunate on the King Jack, but I think I get some weak ace X's to folds. So I'm going to go all in here. I kind of want to call, but we just don't really have a calling range 14 blinds deep here. So here we go. Run it. Fingers crossed, chat. Oh, my goodness. What do we do? What did we do? What happened? What did we do? What happened? We won? King Jack against kings? It's literally the worst. It doesn't get worse than that. It's like, oh, I've shoved it into the same high card as me, and you have two of them. It's just like you don't, what just happened, bro? In the 5K. Whoo! Roberts, let's do it again, bro. Just shove. Just shove and let's do it again. I'm having so much fun. With jacks, come on. Wow. We 4-bets, especially with jacks. You know, it's not the right overpair to slow play here. 29.5 blinds deep. We just go with it. It's pretty sick. It's pretty nasty. Here we go, man. There is no other choices. I mean, flatting with jacks I think is a really bad idea, and it's definitely strong enough. So, oh, Robert, we must do this. Good luck, Roberts. I'm all in again. All right, here we go. Here we go, man. Come on. Oh, chat. Let's go. You know what it is, chat. You know what we are. We're printers, chat. Let's go. Woo! 3 million. In the 5K millions online. Let's go, let's go. Whew. Raise, min click, 3-bet, Manuel's all in. Oh, this is so exciting, dude. We have 3 million chips. Jack 10 suited. Beautiful. I love the Jack 10 of hearts. Probably my favorite hand. All right, full round to Steve O'Dwyer on the button. Plan is to call here and go to a flop. Let's see what Robert Hydorn does. Because if Robert 3-bets, well, then we're out of the way. But they fold, so we call to the streets. 10-3 deuce. Good. Good start to the hand. We have a top pair of 10s on a 3-spade board. Now, we are somewhat concerned about spades, but I don't think our hand is strong enough to check raise here for value against Steve O'Dwyer. So the plan is to call and then hope we don't see a spade on the turn. Let's call. Turn is just absolutely glorious, man. I don't think leading makes a lot of sense here. I mean, of course, my hand wants to lead, right? It's like, hey, I got a good hand. I don't want you to check back and get a free card. Like, we're going to lead. River's an ace. Check to induce is better here. Why? This ace is better for their range than it is for ours, I would say. It doesn't make a lot of sense for us to bet here. So I think we check to hopefully induce a bluff. Tough river card. Steve O'Dwyer makes the straight. Our Jack 10's no good. But also no regrets. I expect to win there a lot. Tough river. Tough river. But hey, we had the worst hand pre-flop. We flopped the best hand. We still had the best hand of the turn. On the river, we didn't. Call it a tie. 2 streets for them, 2 streets for us. We lost the chips, though. 7-8 suited. Franklin raises. Folds. Ace queen. Raise it up. Christian Notre. Calls the butt. Steve O'Dwyer folds the big blind. Queen, Jack 8 on the flop. I think we want to bet here. For thirds. And that was quick. We have 10-9 suited. You know, just thinking about the nuts in that hand, right? How do our range interact on this board? They call on the button. So we have Queen Jack suited, but not Queen Jack offsuit. They have Queen Jack offsuit. We have probably not Queen 8 or Jack 8 suited. They probably don't have them either. We both have 10-9 suited. So honestly, I think we have the similar sort of nutted hands, except for they have Queen Jack offsuit. We will both have. I have more queens and jacks. I have more overpairs. So I'd say this is an advantage for me in general. I do raise under the gun in general, so that's okay. But the question is, like, how do we want to play this on turns and rivers? Obviously, when we bet and the turn comes a 9 or a 10, it's pretty scary, or a king, it's pretty scary. It's not a lot of good turns. And if we get raised after betting on this flop, it's not so nice either. So it's a little, like, iffy there, but I think we need to bet. This is a good hand. Ace 10. It's a nice hand. Also, Ludovic Geilich is all in for 600K. Mostly going to 3-bet now, I think. Steve O'Dwyer raises. Steve O'Dwyer is a legend, bro, but we need to 3-bet. We are going to make it 260, 520. Yeah, on the bigger side here. Disincentivize a call from Steve O'Dwyer. I like. Oof. That means Justice has a better hand here. Probably. Justice probably has Ace-Jack, I would guess. Oh, okay. Okay, Justice. I mean, I'm not that tight, bro. You have Ace-King, man. What do you want? Oh, come on, Justice. Don't give me an oof with Ace-King. The Ace-10's good, Dottie. Come on, chats. Woo! That's lucky. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. The oof with Ace-King. How tight do you think I am, bro? Damn. The Jack Deuce. Sit up, chat. We're in the city. Sit up. Stavros or Christian, either of you. Ace king suited is just so nice. Stavros calls. Good squeeze spot, man. Hey, it's a good squeeze spot. Calling the big blind. Okay. Ace queen 4 on the flop. We bet. I don't think we want to go for too big of a sizing. Again, starting to think about the nutted hands. All of us have 4s, and I have aces and queens and they don't. I have ace queen and they probably don't. They're probably going to 3-bet. But they have ace 4 offsuit and queen 4 suited here, which I don't have in the big blind. But clearly a value bet on the flop with ace king. And I don't think we want to go for a big size, just, you know, the under half pot. Christian overcalls. Turn is a deuce. We bet again. I think this is fine. It's pretty sick if we get check raised, but I think there's value to be had here. So we have 420, planning to check the river, and likely fold to a check raise here. I mean, it's really sick if they manage a check raise with, you know, spades. They're probably not going to check raise with the ace of spades because they'd have showdown value, and they've already 3-bet ace king suited. So I bet ace jack would just call with spades. So if they check raise, it's going to have to be king high spade draws and or 2 pairs. Ho! On the river, chat. We need to bet a size where we can have bluffs. I just don't think realistically they're going to give us bluffs on 800,000. So I think 1.1 million is right. Or do we want to go bigger? No. 1.1 million. All right, take it down. 4 million chips. 4 million chips, chat. We really did not want to see a raise there, by the way. That would have been really, really sick. Because there is Jack 10 and 3-5 suited, which I probably still would have had to call because I was going to get 4-1, but like, ooh. It sucks, but squeezing is not an option. They stack that, so we call and just hope to flop a monster. But instead of flopping a monster, we flop a decent hand. Like, we likely have the best hand, but it's a real problem against a lot of aggression, you know? Which is one of the hardest things to play here, I'd say. Steve O'Dwyer. It's 135. We call. This is fun. I've looked at this spot, which is nice, you know? I've done some study on this exact situation. So I feel confident about this. On the turn, nothing changes here, you know? We have top pair of queens. We love it. I think Steve O'Dwyer's range is going to be really wide for betting on the flop here, in which case I still think our queen 10 is a great hand, and we're interested in continuing. Let's check, check. River is a 7. I think block-ish bet here. We can get called by worse hands, like one pair type stuff. We have a lot of misdraws. We'll bet 348. Gets pretty uncomfortable if we get raised. I don't know what sort of hands would be represented by raising. Like they don't. Steve doesn't have 5-8 or 5-3. 10-8 suited. Maybe, maybe not. But we just take it down. Come on, chat. Look at this. Look at this, chat. 4.4 million. Come on now. Hey everyone, I know we're in the middle of a video, but just give me a few seconds to talk about this brand new site that I've started working with. I think it's going to be really helpful if you're working on your poker game. So if you're like me, when I started poker, I didn't really know how to get to the right answers in poker hands. I could see good poker players talk about the right answers, but I wouldn't know how to find the answer myself. Now what I've done is I've partnered up with Any2.pro, and I'm taking hands from these YouTube videos you're seeing on my channel, and I'm breaking them down quantitatively. I'm showing you how I'm getting to the answers that I'm getting to, but that's not all for Any2. You can also submit your own hands to me. So you can take your hand, you play in the $11 bounty hunter or what have you, submit it, ask my opinion, and I'm gonna leave a review on that hand and tell you what I would have done and why. So check out Any2.pro. It's a link in the description. I think it's gonna be really helpful for your game. As of now, it's only $5.99 a month for coaching from me. It's the only way to do it. $5.99 to improve your poker game. Let's get back into the video. Against Franklin, it's a 3-bet. Against Steve O'Dwyer, it's a 3-bet and call of a 4-bet. Against Robert, it's a 3-bet call of a 4-bet. And if it folds to us on the button, we min-raise and 4-bet all in against either opponent. So at this point, we are interested in an all-in pre-flop. Can we do that? Okay, Blaz folds, which is a better one. Jiri, I mean, they have a bigger stack. But can we get a 3-bet? No. Okay, 10-8-6 on the flop. Pretty connected. We actually don't bet this flop all the time. And we do want to go for a bigger sizing here, given our particular hand being quite vulnerable on 10-8-6. So we bet big. Jerry quickly calls. Turn is a deuce. I think we bet fold now. If they check raise, they probably have a flush or 2 pairs or a straight or something like that. But our hand still benefits from protection, and we are still capable of having some of those hands ourselves as well. So I'm going to bet 600,000 and then check the river. Oh, sick bluff card. Sick bluff card. Check, check. Come on, let's go, chat. Big pot with the jacks. 5 million chips. Come on, daughter, let's go. 10-4's a fold. Franklin, we 3-bet. Steve O'Dwyer, we 3-bet. Robert, we 3-bet. Blaz, we limp, call a jam. And we're all in against Franklin. We have very few hands that want a flat here on 17 blinds effective, so we're just all in and hope for a call. Hope for a call. Come on, Franklin. Get in there, dude. With the jacks. That's the perfect hand. Hold it. Hold it. Come on, chat. 7.1 million. We're chipping up, Dottie. Oh, we're chipping up. You'll love to see it, dude. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. 133 left. This is hype, man. This is a moment. Oh, my goodness. We raise up King Jack to Steve O'Dwyer. We get a call. 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting flop. We just have to check, dude. I mean, we like... It sucks, but we just have to check. 8 on the turn is kind of a vibe, though. But this just sucks. I mean, the problem with this hand, why does it suck? Because we don't have 6, 7. Well, this is the wrong hand, so let me get the right hand. Ace 3 is a fold. Think about the sort of hands we raise pre-flop, right? We raise in middle position. We got sub-hype coming in, okay? So here's our raise spot with King Jack. Robert wins a pot. We got King Queen in the big blind with a live action nosebleed. Rebecca, thank you. All right, chat. This is not going to be my best look, but it is what it is. Oleg raises. We're going to call in the big blind. It's a bad look, man. It's ridiculous. All right, we call. We're 100,000 to the flop. Ace, Ace 3. Okay. We might have the best hand here with King Queen. We're going to start with the check call anyways. Ozinus, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. I haven't had a nosebleed in years. That's weird. But I think it's because in the UK, it's just like, this is allergic to everything. So we're going to call on the flop here for 146. See a turn. She's a 10. Check. Check, check, Oleg. Listen, enough. Enough of this. Just check. Fold. Fold to the overbet on the turn. All right, dude. Oh, 10s are great. Just try and make this nose plugging device look less ridiculous. 10s are really good. We like our hand. I don't quite want to raise call against Steve O'Dwyer. Against Stavros for 40 blinds, it's tight, but I think probably a call's better. So planning to call here. I would hate to see a 3-bet. Cool. All right. So we're going to call. Blaz with the squeeze would be dope as well. Yo, Eric, thank you for the 2-month sub in advance, my friend. I appreciate that, Eric. Get some love of the chat, you guys. Appreciate that. So go to a flop. King 5 deuce here. 2 spades. Would have 120. Very small bets. Very, very small. I call. I expect to see a turn bet often when they choose the sizing. And yet 10s is great. So we call flop and decide what to do on the turn, which is good and bad. Probably a call again. It's another overcard. So we're losing to ace jack and queen jack and stuff like that. And jack 10, although we block that. But the thing is, they're not going to bet a jack on this turn. So if they bet, they're still going to have king X. They're going to have some straights and flushes. Or, excuse me, some flushes and then bluffs. But check, check. River's a queen. Well, it's pretty bad run out for 10s. Just check. Stavros, check this down. 7s. Check it down. Check it down, bro. Got to fold the river. All right. 6 milli. 6 milli, man. Big spot, big moment. We are 20 off the money here. 20 off at $10,000 cash, and we got the ace king. Is this drama or what, chat? But listen, we've got to win the tournaments. We got to win the tournaments. What do you want from me? Christian folds. Oleg. Steve O'Dwyer folds. Robert. We have won 2 all-ins against Robert. The first one, I had king jack against their kings. The second one, I had jacks against their ace king. Here's the third one. 9-8-5 with 2 diamonds. I want to check back. Robert has more 2 pairs and straights in the range than we do here. We also have the backdoor ace of diamonds, so I think check back is good. And we also get to continue on a lot of terms. That's a really bad turn, though. We'll fold to a bet, but we'll see. See what happens. Check, check again. Hope to get the showdown. That would be great. Against ace queen, against ace jack, against ace 7, ace 6. A bit of a problem for us here. We don't have a 9 or a 10. And we're unlikely to have a 5. I think we need to call down for that reason. We're getting 5-1 odds here. Robert, being a good player, can hand read. We bet a 9 on the flop. We bet a 10 on the turn. So it's a really cheap bluff for them. And we have, you know, one of our best hands other than that. So we call. I have 2s. Good block bet. Annoying. 5.2 million chats. Back to the middle of the pack. We're on average stack. 20 off the money. That sucks, though. But I stand by the call. I think we got a call, especially for that sizing. Ozinus, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Min cash will be somewhere between 8,500 and 11,500, somewhere in there. Blas going for the raise to 210K. We call. Go to the flop with 10-8. Oh my God, we flopped the nuts. We have flopped the best possible hand against Blas. We get a bet at 210. Check raise. Check raise. Let's get some money in. Let's make it 800,000. I think is fine here. Let's make it a straight 800K. Get a call. Queen in the turn. Great. We lose to king 10, but we are still beating everything else. We go for another bet here. 1.2 million. Second nuts. Beautiful river. Doesn't pair the board. Doesn't complete backdoor diamonds. It's going to be an all-in. Let's give it a sec. Well, we've got the best hand. Unless Blas is so sick, but we've got the best hand. Come on, Blas. Find the call here, Blas. Find it. We have 7.6 million. Very intense pot there. Whoo, that was sweaty, dude. We're in 23rd place. 108 remain. 89 pay. It's a $10,000-ish min cash. Steve Dwyer raises it up to 220. We're just going to call here in the small blinds. Robert calls. We'll call as well. Whoops. There we go. 108 remain. We're 19 off day 2 and the money. And we'll check. Yeah, I don't think he had a set either. I bet he had either queen jack or kings, in my opinion. He had a set. He thought he was trapping until the river shove. What? Jimmy checks there. He gets all of it. Okay, bro. All right, man. Slow down. What do you mean? He was trapping and then he decided to fold to a bet? Well, that's not how traps work. Check. I think he more likely had queen jack or kings. And then the next most likely hand would be aces and then bottom set. And then jack nine suited, maybe. That's about it. Check again. Hope to get to showdown against sixes and fives and fours. Can we do that? We might win here, to be honest. We could. We could win here. Weezy, you got second in the 1K, bro? GG, man. I mean, congratulations on the result, though. I mean, sick. Obviously, you want the win, but, like, incredible result nonetheless. That's a good chunk of change, man. GG, Weezy. We win. Let's go. We take it down with the sevens, chat. 8.3 million. What do we got here? Sevens, ace 8, ace 6, and 7, 9. We're going to raise up king, queen here. Raise king, queen, fold to a shove from Blaz, which I expect to be pretty tight in the bubble. Call against Jury, who has 9 blinds. We'd have to call. They're going to have jacks and 10s and 9s and 8s and stuff like that. Stavros, Christian, Oleg, like fold to 3-bet all-ins from any of these shorter stacks for sure. But they'd go to the flop and do okay sometimes as well. So we'll see. 2 folds to Stavros. 96 left. 7 off the money. Here's an all-in. Ace-king versus ace-queen. A Slayer fan just knocked out an ace-king. Let's go, Slayer. We're down to 95 now, chat. 6 off the money. 95. We have 70 blinds. That's true, Kevin. Yep. We'll turn to Steve O'Dwyer at the small blinds. 2 folds. Now just Robert Hydorn in the big blind. Who can call here, right? It's cheap for them to, see a flop, try and flop a monster. I'm not expecting them to fold everything here. Can you speak French? Not really, dude. I know a few words, but not really. Queen 10-9 on the flop with hearts. Let's bet if they check to us. Let's go for a bet of 240. Sounds good to me. It's not very fun against a raise, that is true, but I don't expect to get raised that often. So we'll bet for that reason. And we take it. Cool, man. Cool. Put it in the bubble felt because we are 93 left and 89 pay. King Jack's good. So annoying against Oleg again because it's just like we have to play so passive. If for somehow Oleg folds, then we get to play really aggressive and it's great, but foreign ETFs are an odd pain in the butt. There's some good listed ones in Canada, though, that follow the same, that follow some decent metrics. The only thing is the management fee ends up getting up into like the 0.5 range as opposed to, 0.05 or whatever, Oh, nice. It folds through. All right. So against Robert's shove here, we gamble. For 6 blinds, King Jack's doing pretty well. I expect Robert to go all in with like pairs here. So we're going to go for a shove. And good luck us with King Jack. Putting him at risk on the bubble. And 1 million chips for us. This is intense. King Jack A7. That's a good flop. Come on, chat. Let's go. That's painful for Robert, but hey, man, we got to win all the tournaments. Here it is. Ace, queen, ace, deuce. It's a deuce. Oh, so sick for Marco. There's 88 left. Come on, chat. Let's go. In the money of the $5,300 Millions Online main event. The main event. Oh, it's exciting, man. What a day, man. What a day, chat. Are you kidding me? Epic. We have cashed a $5,000 online event. Somewhere between $8,000 and $11,500. I'm hyped, man. Thank you all so much for supporting. $10,000 min cash. Those of you that have a piece of this on Stake Kings, you're going to have to wait until we play this out. Day 2 of this tournament is Monday, March 1st, okay? Monday, March 1st. What time does it start? At 2:05 Eastern Time. That's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific Time. That's going to be 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Central European Time. Be here March the 1st for day 2 of this tournament. It should be about $800,000 for the win.